Beef lo mein is sweet and savory. Filled with delicious beef and veggies, this meal is ready in just about 40 minutes. Skip the takeout tonight and let me show you how to enjoy it at home. Today on the Stay at Home Chef. I like to make the sauce first thing, and to do that, in a small bowl, mix together a half a cup of chicken broth and a half a cup of oyster sauce. Add in 4 tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of freshly minced garlic. Fresh is always best. 2 tablespoons of minced ginger, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, and 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. Mix those until it's well combined, and then we're going to set that aside. Now it's time to chop and slice. I'm using 2 pounds of beef flank for this dish, but you could also use 2 pounds of sirloin, skirt steak, or my personal favorite is beef flap. It's really important to cut against the grain because we're making the knife do the work instead of having to chew. Slice up 1 red bell pepper into about a 1/2 inch strips. I like to take those slices and cut them into thirds or into halves, depends on the size you want. And using about a 1/2 head of cabbage, slice that into 1/2 inch strips as well. Then take those cabbage strips and slice them once again into thirds or into half. If you want to make that step super easy, you can buy the pre-shredded cabbage. I'm also using 1 cup of matchstick carrots. You could cut carrots into thin coins as well. The shape doesn't matter, it's the flavor and tender crisp texture that we really appreciate in this dish. Now for the fun, we're gonna head over to the stove. Using a large wok or skillet, over medium-high heat, add in 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. And cook your lo mein noodles according to the package instructions. If you don't have lo mein noodles, you can simply use spaghetti or linguine. Either of those work great in a pinch. Remember, this is an American version of a delicious Chinese takeout. We're all about accessibility, so do what works best for you. Add the beef into that wok or skillet and season that with 2 teaspoons of salt and 2 teaspoons of black pepper. Give that a toss and cook that beef for about 4 to 5 minutes until it's fully browned. If you're using a smaller vessel, work in batches. Now that our beef is browned up, we're going to add in 2 cups of snow peas and 1 cup of those carrots, 1 cup of bean sprouts, and then the chopped bell pepper and cabbage. Give that a great big stir and cook that for about 5 more minutes. If there are any veggies that you want to add in or leave out, feel free to make it how you want to. This is your dish. I want to know what combination you would make. Our vegetables have sauteed along our beef for about 5 minutes and softened up a bit. Now we're going to add in our sauce. Give that a stir to make sure everything is coated, and then we're going to let that cook for about 2 to 3 more minutes. We're going to add in our cooked noodles, and then go ahead and turn off the heat and toss to combine. Garnish with some green onions, and you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description below. Be sure to check out thestayatHomeChef.com where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.